What we're learning and what we're seeing is that margin, which is already minuscule, shrinks to almost an atom when you're playing against Patrick Mahomes. There's a reason why people are saying that this is one of the greatest accomplishments that an individual or a team has ever reached. It's not because it's a Super Bowl. Obviously everyone wants to win a Super Bowl. And it's not just because, this is Patrick Mahomes' third Super Bowl. This is his third, I believe, Super Bowl MVP. And Patrick Mahomes is considered one of, if not the greatest quarterback of all time. The reason why is because of the season. And we talk about it ad nauseum this entire season. I've put clips out about it. I've talked about it last episode when we discussed, just the way that the Chiefs got here. One of the reasons why I was so upset with the Baltimore Ravens, and one of the reasons why I feel like that window that was wide open this year for the Baltimore Ravens may not be open again for a while, even with Lamar Jackson and how great Lamar Jackson is because when you have a player that you're playing with or that you're playing against, or that's in the league that is just leaps and bounds better than everyone else, it's hard. You have to seize opportunities. And this was the opportunity this year, whether we talk about the weakness at the wide receiver position, the weakness at the offensive line. This was the time. And one of the reasons why you're hearing a lot of people say that this was the greatest run is because of all those factors. We talk about the factors to winning games and the factors to winning Super Bowls. The Chiefs didn't have a lot of them. We talk about having that bona fide number one receiver. We talk about having that solidified running game. We talk about having that staunch defense. Now, while the Chiefs had a couple of those marks, they didn't have all of them. And usually what you see in Super Bowl teams, all of them are checked outside of this Kansas City Chiefs team, because you have that X factor. You have that one variable that can never be measured, and that is Patrick Mahomes. We can talk about Travis Kelce, who was great, Hall of Famer, all-timer. We can talk about Andy Reid, who was great, Hall of Famer, all-timer. We can talk about the emergence of an Isaiah Pacheco and how important he is to this team. We can talk about the greatness of Chris Jones and how important he is. We can talk about the greatness of Snead. We can talk about the greatness of Reed. We can talk about the greatness of Rashee Rice, who has emerged as a really good receiver for them. But none of that matters if there is no Patrick Mahomes at the driver's seat. Obviously, yes, because he's a quarterback and you have to get everyone the ball outside of course, Chris Jones and Snead, because they're on the defensive side of the ball. But Patrick Mahomes is the person that you can never, ever quantify. Because even when, and we've seen it this year, even when he has been down and out, even when it looks like he is at his weakest point, he rises to the occasion. So let's talk about the Super Bowl for a second. And let's talk about how we have, as we sit here today, we are looking at a current NFL dynasty. Oh man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.